This presentation is by Katie with help from Laura and Leonard. What if you were offered $1 million or a clue that could lead you to be the most famous person in history? If you had to choose one, which one would you pick? The $1 million or the clue that leads to 38 more clues? Well, in the book, The 39 Clues by Rick Riordan, Amy and Dan choose the clues not knowing what kind of danger they're really in. This is Amy. This is Dan. Amy had long reddish hair, unlike Dan's, which is dark blonde. This helped Dan pretend his sister was an alien imposter, but unfortunately they had the same eyes. Green like jade, their grandmother used to say. Amy was 3 years older and 6 inches taller than Dan, and she never let him forget it, like being 14 was such a big deal. Usually she wore jeans and some old t-shirt because she didn't like people noticing her. They are brother and sister, and their grandmother, Grace, just died. They go to her funeral with no idea of what to come. After the funeral, they are asked to go to Grace's mansion with some other people chosen. They are then told about the challenge. They can either take the $1 million or the clue that gives them a chance of being the most important person in history. Many people take the $1 million without even a thought about taking the clue, but Amy and Dan are different. They decide to take the clue along with 6 other teams. Amy and Dan have to go through all sorts of obstacles, such as the other team setting up bombs, fires, and traps. They risk their lives to go find the other clues. Dan, we almost died. The Starlings are in the hospital, and it's only the second day of the contest. How can we keep up like this? His throat felt dry. Amy had a point, but could they just walk away? Read this book, The 39 Clues by Rick Riordan, to find out what happens next.